If you've ever said that your child is engaging in challenging behavior because they're tired or they're hungry or they're sick, then this is something you're going to want to hear when we're trying to problem solve why our kids are engaging in the challenging behavior and what we can do. Let's say that your child didn't get a good night's sleep. They were tossing and turning all night and they wake up and they're groggy and you say, "Joey, it's time to get ready for school. Let's get your clothes on." And Joey shouts no. What caused Joey to shout no wasn't that he's tired or groggy. What caused him to shout no is that you said it's time to get ready for school. Because here's the thing. Let's say that Joey didn't get a good night's sleep and he wakes up and he's tired and you say, "Joey, guess what? You don't have to go to school today. You can watch as much TV as you'd like and you can have as much ice cream as you want." It's highly unlikely that Joey is going to shout no. Now, what does this have to do with your child's challenging behavior? In order to know how to effectively respond to challenging behavior, we need to know why it's happening. We want to be looking at what is called the antecedent or the trigger. What happened the second before our kids engaged in that challenging behavior? That's going to give us the answer as to why it's happening. Those other things that I told you about before, being tired, hungry, or sick, those are not triggers or antecedents to behavior. Those are called setting events. And what those do are they make us more susceptible to certain triggers or antecedents. They make it more likely that we can engage in challenging behavior, but they don't cause it, as I illustrated in that Johnny example. So here's what we can do. When there are certain setting events that we know make our kids more susceptible to certain triggers, we can plan ahead and alter the environment. We can put strategies in place that will make it more likely or less likely that a behavior will occur. Here's an example. Let's say your child spends the weekend with their grandparents, and you know that when they're with their grandparents, they don't typically get as much attention as they do when they are with you. And then when they come home after being with their grandparents for the weekend, they engage in more challenging behavior because they're trying to get that attention that they didn't get. So what we can do is offset the value of them engaging in challenging behavior to get our attention by planning some one-on-one time with them the moment they get home. Maybe we give them 20 minutes of our undivided attention. We're not multitasking. Maybe we play a game with them or we bake something with them. But now our child doesn't have to engage in those challenging behaviors to get our attention because we are giving it proactively. Here's another example. When my toddler Grace is sick and she's not feeling well, she's a completely different child. And things that typically don't bother her whatsoever trigger her when she's sick. For example, let's say I asked her to clean up and she's healthy. She has no problem doing that. But when she's not feeling well, if I ask her to clean up, it's not going to be good. But what I can do, though, is either not make her clean up, or perhaps I clean up most of the stuff and I have her put one thing away. So those are just some particular examples of how you can plan ahead, because proactive strategies are always going to be your best bet.